far away to the corners of the earth. All nations sing together in sweet harmony.
It's a partnership that continually grows. It continually changes.
We are capable to continue deepening this relationship and continue to respect each other's cultural differences and the way each other expresses our faith.
Through many years of cooperation, we have developed a good relationship with our American friends, and we are happy about that.
It's very important that European and USA Protestant church be together. We have to try to present ourselves also as one voice.
We have a lot to learn, and I think that this partnership has been very, very enriching for both sides. No two cultures are the same, and that we really need to try to find out ways that we can be more generous in our communicating with each other, generous in everything that we do as Christians, because as Christians we are one.
One time in America, as soon as children learned to walk, they were given small chores to do on the farm. And when they grew up, the family farm was passed on to them. And today things have changed. We're in the midst of a farm crisis, a crisis that has implications for all of us and our children and generations to come. Family farms that have always been an integral part of our American landscape are vanishing. And one reason is the increasing effect of globalization on agriculture. I'm Willie Nelson, and join me as we look beyond statistics and visit farm families and rural communities here in the U.S. and around the world. And we'll hear the stories of those who work the land and experience their struggles to remain on the land they love in order to feed us all and generations yet to come.
The Congo is known all over the world for its music.
We joyfully praise God with drums, with dance. Here, people sing everywhere, spontaneously with joy in their hearts.
People of the Congo raise their voices in song, not only to express joy, but also as an expression of their hopes for a better future. This is a story about the spirit of the Congo and its partnership with global ministries. Together, they work in harmony to improve the quality of life and build stronger relationships.
I grew up in the 1960s. We had one television in the living room, and when there was a black face on television, people would literally run out of bedrooms to the living room to see what was going on. And unfortunately, they were often fleeting images.
We just wanted fairness and equality, and that's what we fought for. And that's where United Church of Christ was a godsend.
The Office of Communications really defined what the public interest means in broadcasting with the WLBT case over 30 years ago now.
We found that there was such a terrible situation in Jackson, Mississippi with WLBT. It had a KKK bookstore on the property, and it discriminated terribly against blacks. It was the NBC outlet. It's the most powerful station in the Mid-South.
Nobody gave the church a chance to win. This was a classic David and Goliath fight, and like the story in the Bible, David won.
You know, I think the United Church of Christ's Office of Communication stepping into the WLBT case was probably one of the most instrumental things that have happened in the broadcast industry, because it made all broadcasters, not just here in Jackson, not just WLBT, it made them all realize you do have a public responsibility.
When they realized that you could take the license away from a TV station, when you realized that that great economic power could be lost because of the way you're treating black people, then it really had an impact. Things really started to change when it hit the pocketbook, and people got the realization that we can't continue doing this. We got to change our ways.
Sounds of faith echo across the Middle East and Europe as the faithful gather to pray.
Egyedül csak te teheted ezt. Ezért egyedül te tőled kérjük most ezt.
You pray to God
to use democracy for the good of the people.
You start the life again after the disaster.
And that all kinds of racism and racist violence have to be excluded from our society.
What's going on around the world these days doesn't give hope much for anybody. But you cannot live without hope.
All across the Middle East and Europe, people are struggling against adversity while clutching tightly to hope. They are truly lilies among thorns.
The next time you enjoy a cool drink of water, realize how precious it is. Take simple steps to conserve. Replace outdated appliances that use water inefficiently. Fix leaky faucets. Don't let the water run unnecessarily. But more than that is required. Access to clean water is under threat. We need to exert pressure on corporations, legislators, and government officials to make policy that uses water wisely and well and to the benefit of all. This resource, essential to life itself, is a gift from God. It cannot be reserved for the rich and powerful, but for all the earth's children. Use the gift with gratitude and share the blessing. I'm Lynn Redgrave. Thanks for watching.